How the hell is everybody doing? This is Clint from the Doorway 2 doing another video review. This time it's for Sanctifying Ritual on Bonehead Records. Looks like this record came back out in June of this year, so a couple months back. Gonna tell you right now, it's a German group doing black and thrash with some really death metal overtones. Looks like this band did an EP back in 2013, had a little bit of a hiatus. Had a vocalist change. Looks like their bassist now is singing. His name is Tyrant. Used to be the bass player up until 2013. Looks like their vocalist Death left at that time, so he swapped from bass to vocals, and they got a new bassist. Gonna play you a little bit of this record for you. I'm gonna play you my favorite track, which is track 4. It's called Obsessed by Gore. Gonna give you a little introduction saying this is definitely retro vibed black and thrash with some proto death metal tones. Listen to the track with me and then we'll talk a little bit about the record from there. All right, here we go. So you got to hear a little bit of it just now. Like I said, Sanctifying Ritual reminds me of early Slayer, Dark Angel, Creator, mixed with like Sadistic Intent, Marduk, a whole bunch of Bathory thrown in for good taste and touches. I definitely say that this is Black Death with a strong thrash overtone. Things that really impress me is the complexity that you hear, the different changes, the tempos, that crazy spastic drumming that can go from blasting to melodic to some of the most catching grooves that you'll ever hear. Again, sounds like there's a lot of occult and dark elements on this record as well too. It's on Iron Bonehead Records. Iron Bonehead kind of has that retro thing down. They like to add a lot of the heathen and occult pagan influences into their music that they release as well too. I just really love the old school thrashing vibe that it gives, and then when you hear that Black Death, it's sweetness. I don't know what else to say on that side. Love the heavy production and the old school values. Really think that Sanctifying Ritual is a pretty impressive band. Glad that they came back after a 7 or 8 year hiatus. Never heard their old vocalist, but this new vocalist Tyrant is pretty impressive. Really love the way the reverb and the aggression in the vocals mixes together with all the music and the spastic drumming, and it's got some really tasty early 80s into early 90s thrash metal kind of solos going on too. Like I said, this band is based out of Germany, and they really do have that old school German thrash element that comes screaming through the record. I just wish it was a bit longer. Like I said, I like records to be over an hour long so you can kind of get a whole taste of things. Glad at least that they got this out. I think it's 9 tracks, just around 45 minutes. But other than that, really classic kind of sound and vibe. So I'm glad that you guys got a chance to listen to it with me. I am going to play a bit of another song. It's actually called Stained with Rotten Blood. Here we go. Again, you see what I'm talking about with the tasty melodic elements, that great acoustic intro. Kind of reminds me of old school Testament, that early Dark Angel sound. So definitely something I would tell you guys to check out. Again, I'm going to put a link in the actual video to the Iron Bonehead Bandcamp so you can purchase it. It's also on LP, CD, so you can get it on pretty much any format. Once again, check out Sanctifying Ritual, man. They're on Iron Bonehead. Record came out in June. Totally thrashing black death metal good time. Again, Clint from the Doorway 2. Thanks for checking it out. You guys have a wonderful day.